on down. Get on down.
Turn this down. Turn these up.
Everybody
Check,
sound clear?
check.
Check. No,
All right.
Sound clear, you sound
Here
clear?
we go.
check.
Yo.
I can't hear myself, damn it.
Say it again.
Yes, sir.
You don't got no headphones?
I got these janky ones right here.
I thought you carry your own
I
headphones.
got
You
them.
got him.
Oh, you do? All right, cool. All right, what up? This is the blog, beatboxradio.com.
Yes, sir.
Every Monday, 8 p.m.
Yes, sir.
8 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right. What's good? I'm cleaning the ones and twos. Am I still here? Okay. I'm cleaning the ones and twos on this MLK Day.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Good. Chilling.
Wonderful.
Who we got in the house with us?
I'm ready.
Oh, we got the young boy JR back on the block. Happy MLK, y'all.
Most Def. All right.
Yeah, Omega Sun. True Omega Sun 88 to be exact.
What's up?
And
That's what's up.
glorious.
What's the 88 about, man?
That's the name. That's the year I got the name.
Oh, word? Okay. I didn't know. I never knew. And we got other guests in the house. What's up?
Yeah, you got Senshi Q in the building.
What up? All right.
Senshi.
Yeah, Senshi.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we usually here on MLK Day.
Yeah.
Should we be here?
Yeah, why not?
Yes, we should be here because we serving people. We serving. We giving them a
Why
service
not?
to them. Why not?
Okay. All right.
Thanks for coming, y'all.
I like coming on MLK Day because I'm usually off for the most part, and on these days we're supposed to be putting. I heard what's Sharpton talk about we need to be putting the pressure on politicians now
Oh gosh.
during this day specifically to find out what exactly are they doing for Martin's dream.
We need to put some more pressure on some of these peoples out here.
Don't diss Sharpton.
You know why?
Don't diss Sharpton, kid.
Because if you snooze, you lose.
Don't diss Sharpton, man. Sharpton's
Man, listen.
he's one of the last.
Nah,
last
he
one.
ain't. He ain't.
He not?
He ain't.
Ah, damn, son.
Come on.
So who we got left?
I mean, you dig into
Fighting for the cause. Who we got left fighting for the cause as far as you're concerned?
dig into your local communities and you'll find them.
I'm just saying, man. Well, I'm just talking about on a
platform.
on a platform where everybody thinks or sees or the face of the movement. Who would you say is at least one or two people's?
It's holding it down.
Yeah,
Holding down the turf.
yeah. Anybody could say? Any Martin Luther King-ish?
No.
Nah.
No Malcolm X-ish?
Nah.
A couple. But
Yeah.
Their names are not to be mentioned.
Okay.
There you go.
There gotta be a reason behind
As the mayor said, and do the right thing. Those who know won't tell.
And those
Those who tell don't know.
all right. But that's what's up. I mean, we're here celebrating King's birthday, or not the death, right?
Not that.
Nah, the birthday.
The observance.
that. Birthday is
The
actually
birthday
on the
was
15th.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
15th. All right.
This is the observance.
The observance.
It's a holiday.
Have anybody been to Atlanta to see the
We've been to everything, man.
That's
You
a
been?
fact.
We've been
Yes.
to everything.
That's good. It's a good.
Atlanta, Memphis.
It's a good
Atlanta,
experience.
Memphis, DC.
They all over the
all of
place.
them.
All about it.
Have you been to the?
And that's what I told you with like how our upbringing, the stuff that people talk about. We like, you now just heard about that. You now doing that. We've been doing that for like years now. Like we've been there probably like 3-4 times within our lifespan and all of that.
Especially probably what 3-4 years since they put up that new monument.
Yeah,
DC.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
done did all of that. Like,
Look at that. I love it.
Yeah. Shit, you did more than me.
yeah.
Young black men traveling.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
Keep going, man. Keep
Exactly.
soaring.
Like I saw everybody today putting up their picture against the statue in Atlanta Is it Atlanta when he
It's in DC.
in
DC,
DC, right?
yeah.
I'm like, yo, like people acting like that's something new. I'm like, yo, I did that like 3 or 4 times when I was young.
But don't be mad at the people.
No, no,
who
I'm not mad at them, but I'm like, if if I did it at a young age, right? Because I was brought up into a mentoring program where they was showing us stuff that was about our history, and they was taking us out there to see that. I'm like, y'all now catching up though? Like y'all wasn't thinking about doing that before? Like,
Well, this is fairly new. I wouldn't say just too.
Wait, the one in DC?
Yeah.
The museum? That's fair. That's pretty new.
But the one in DC, the one in Memphis, always been there.
And tell you the truth,
When he got popped at the Lorraine Motel.
there's also people who got dissenting views against some of the things that King was doing.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, you gotta have the work to actually have a comment. To tell you the truth,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
I try not to put myself
Mhm,
over
mhm.
there. But there are dissenting views
Yeah.
about some of the methodology that he
Yeah,
took.
yeah. I was just surprised that I was more exposed than some people that I already thought was exposed to stuff like that.
Mm.
Like for example, I watched this show called Black Ink, and they did a trip down there to Memphis, Tennessee, to the Lorraine Motel. I'm like, but they now going though?
Yeah.
You now hearing that? I'm like, but I knew this since I was like
I
12,
mean,
13.
I hate to
and
I hate to
everything.
I hate to blow the people up on that show, but I mean, I don't want to say a lot of it's just ignorance, and ignorance,
Okay.
if people use ignorant as a bad word.
Mhm.
Ignorance is not a bad word. It means you just don't know, or you just
Mhm,
haven't been
mhm.
exposed.
Mhm, yeah,
So
yeah.
depending on where you're from,
Right,
you
right.
wouldn't be exposed to that type of stuff. So,
Right.
like, you'd be surprised. I mean, like I said, even now in my adult life, there's stuff that if you've been to a HBCU college versus
Yeah.
if you've been to a regular college, you just don't know certain
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
So
Right.
I don't want to shit on them or be like, they should have known.
Yeah.
But I mean, some people they just didn't
I feel you.
put the work in
I feel yeah.
or put the extra
Yeah,
effort
'cause
into doing
it just surprised me that everybody's like, wow, this been here.
Yeah.
I mean, like, wow, this here. This always been here, y'all. Like,
But you also been privileged to see that too.
that,
Yeah.
that's true too.
You had
Yeah.
to-
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised. I mean, when I was working up in Morningside / Harlem,
Mhm.
a lot of kids never even left.
Snap.
They never even left that part of
Harlem?
yeah, of,
Yeah,
of,
I
Ma-
can
of
believe
Manhattan.
I can believe
And
it.
until they became a certain age, one of my boys, one of the counselors I was up there, he was like, yo, when you dudes become like 18,
Yeah.
19, he brought a whole bunch of them downtown
Mhm.
to expose them to that type of work. Because a lot of them just stay within their region. And
Yeah,
some
yeah,
some people
yeah.
are just like that because they don't know, they're afraid, or they just don't know.
Yeah, you're
So,
right.
I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You'd be surprised how many people never even left the state of New York. Man.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Shoot. Or they might have went to maybe Jersey the furthest.
Yeah.
Or Pennsylvania for amusement park trip.
Mm-hmm.
But some people don't get to travel until they get into their real adult life and start to see, oh shoot, Memphis, oh shit, California, blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
Right.
That's just what it is.
And now you guys have the option, and the advantage to take it to other places that wasn't even open to Americans at one point.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So, well, damn, that kind of shit. But I mean, when the opportunity opens up again,
Yeah.
The world is an oyster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got no children. I ain't got the children yet.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
If anybody, he'll be the
I have to
first.
do the long pause, sometimes you got to do the long pause. But yeah, you got every opportunity to take
Yeah.
advantage of this incredible world.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
I mean, also, it was a concert. This was it Sunday. They had the hip hop concert in Atlantic City.
That was this.
Yeah, no, B.
I thought you
I
were talking
feel.
Friday.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
My boy was
Damn.
like, cause my boy who knows special ed, he texted me on some around 3:00. He said, "Yo, we might be going out to Atlantic City. You want to roll? We gonna roll with special ed, blah blah blah." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it." Then he was like, "Yeah, something happened. They're not going no more." And then he sent me the flyer for what the party was. I mean, the concert was, and it was that hip hop flyer that had like everybody on it. I was so upset that I didn't pay attention that it was coming up.
I was under the weather anyway, but still,
Like,
man,
yeah,
that'd have
man.
been nice.
Yeah, they did a nice show. I mean, it was like everybody I saw. It was like a lot of people, and I'm just a little disappointed I didn't make it, but that's what's up. But like you said, there was also another concert at the Barclays, right?
Williams Day.
What day was that?
Yams
Friday.
Day.
Friday.
Yams Day. Yo.
Now, what exactly is
Rest in peace
Yams
and
Day?
honor to-
Yams Day is ASAP Yams,
Yes,
a member
sir.
of ASAP. He passed away, and it's just like a tribute concert.
They do it every year?
Yeah, they do it every year. Well,
Yeah.
ever since
He
I think
passed.
ever since he passed, I think this is like the 3rd or 5th year.
I think it's the fifth.
The 5th year, right? But what's so dope about it, because he passed away from abuse of drugs and everything.
Oh, that's how he passed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His mother opened up an organization to prevent teens from overdosing. So all the proceeds go to her organization. So that's like
That's
like
good.
ASAP, the whole ASAP
Right,
mob
awareness.
saying, "Yo, we remember your son. We want to make sure that kids are safe out here doing these drugs or whatever. Cause you can't tell kids to
Yeah.
do drugs but do it a safe way.
That's true.
You know
Mhm.
that, cause you like contradicting and all that. And it's like, so all the proceeds go to her. But that concert, one of the concerts I've ever been to in my life.
Really?
Yeah,
All right, well, I got a bone to pick
let's pick it.
Oh, man.
about your man, ASAP Rocky.
Okay, what's
Oh,
up?
man, what he do?
How do you feel about that brother since he came home?
Since he came home,
Yeah. What are your views on ASAP Rocky?
I mean, one thing I like about ASAP is that he put on for his team. Like, he made sure everybody else ate or whatever. So the ASAP mob is a family and everything. So even if you can't rap, maybe you could design clothes, or maybe you could promote, or maybe you could be a manager and everything. Like, he looks out and he put on for Harlem. Like, he makes sure that you know he's from Harlem. So I like the fact that he just put on for everybody, and he continued just to be positive and do what he gotta do.
So you consider him a Harlem dude?
Well, from what I see in here, yeah, cause he jacks it like that, yeah.
Does he?
I could see ASAP as a baby Dipset, like how
Mm.
Dipset ran Harlem.
Yeah.
I could see ASAP, the whole mob being a baby Dipset, like, yo, we gonna take it from where they took it or whatever, and we gonna put out on.
Feel the same way?
I'm close to it.
Group wise.
I'm close to it, yeah.
Talking about group wise.
Yeah.
I'm talking, yeah.
Yeah.
ASAP Ferg.
Yeah.
That other dude, oh my God.
12 you?
Naheem.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
you know, but he don't get a lot of.
Nah, it's really more Ferg now than Rocky, but it was Rocky before.
Right.
But everybody do
Ferg
something.
is working. He's like
Yeah.
Styles P.
Yeah,
in
but
comparison.
everybody doing something in that group, and it's because Rocky got put on. Everybody got put on. So
No, all right. Let's focus on the personal side of Rocky, not the hip hop side, but the other side of him. Like I said, since he came home, and his views, and I don't know if you even heard him have an interview yet since he came home. Have you?
the last interview I heard him was he was on the Breakfast Club.
That was recent, right?
The Angie one?
Nah, I didn't see the.
I didn't see the Angie one.
Okay.
I seen
saw
I think I
Breakfast
saw
Club.
a piece of the Breakfast
And I
Club.
think I know where you're going with this.
I'm not. Where am I going with it?
You talking about how you feel about the Black Lives Matter and all
Well,
that?
that was old news.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
he-
brought it up though.
They brought it
Yeah.
up, but my thing is not too much about the Black Lives Matter thing. My thing is just about his mentality after what he experienced
Mhm.
as being a black man in Sweden,
Mhm.
and how he felt he should be as a person / rapper going forward. And a lot of things that he said in the interview, personally, I feel like he didn't learn anything. Personally, I feel he's kind of a selfish person, meaning his excuse about not, first of all, his excuse about not talking about Ferguson was because he's never been there.
Right.
I think that's a lame excuse. That's a terrible excuse, because they asked him about Kendrick and Cole, and he said that.
And he said those are the type of rappers that would do that. But
And then
if I
he's-
wasn't there, then
Yeah, and he said Cole been there.
Yeah.
So, but my thing is, I think that's, personally, I just think that's the wrong answer.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's because I feel like a lot of these rappers should be doing more because they do have the platform, and maybe that's my ignorance. But then I have to remember that some of these dudes are they regular dudes,
Yeah.
and they came into the game to rap, and that's
it.
all,
You know
and make money. But I'm just not a fan of that, and that's probably what my thing is with him. And you was gonna say something?
Okay, yeah, continue.
No. I was gonna, a lot of the stuff that he said in the past,
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't agree with a lot of stuff he said. Like as far as dark-skinned women, and as far as the whole Ferg, a lot of stuff he said and I just don't see any growth in him. And my thing is, if you come into the game, I think as years go on, you should grow. And if you don't, then I'm gonna start looking at you differently as a man. That's just me.
See, let me keep it real funky with y'all, right? I just like the I don't even like ASAP Mob to begin with. I don't care what they stand for, what they do, or whatever. The reason I went to that concert, it was a wrestling ring in the middle of the fucking concert.
Yeah, I saw that.
I wanted to see what that was about. I don't care what else was going on. It was a wrestling match going on, a dude throwing a dude off the ladder into the table while a concert is going on. So that got my attention. Everything that ASAP Rocky did before, could kill us. Don't care about that.
Hey,
we could talk about it, but my purpose of going to that concert was to see that wrestling ring and people fight while a concert was being played.
At this point, I don't expect my rapper to understand the finer points of the physics at all.
You don't.
Or at least any type of activism, or even how to get a bus pass through the transit system.
But why do you think like that now? Something must have happened. Something must have happened in rap and made okay.
On the way to church, a lot of the people got lost.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? They know that controversy sells, so they sell themselves out for the controversy in the paper. While there's rappers out there really rapping that won't get the promotion.
That's facts.
And that's just my thing with him.
There are people with Instagram accounts that go platinum before good rappers with a great record.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm see, because my thing was this: everybody when he was locked up, everybody was like free ASAP. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Black man over there, fuck Sweden. We should never go back to Sweden no more. It's a system. And
he went back.
I ain't eating no chocolate.
He said he was going back to make that money.
Yeah.
And see, and
that do something.
See, and I think in hip hop, I don't know what year it was. I don't know at what point it was all about make that money, get the bag. But I think at that point it kind of fucked up a lot of shit because everybody started saying, you know what, this shit. So let me just make my money, take care of my family. And I think there's a thin line between that word, my family, because yes, we all have our immediate family. We gotta take care of our own kids, our own nephews, moms, and everything. But I think it's bigger than that because if you have kids, you have to realize that they're gonna be here after you're gone, and you wanna set shit up to where your grandkids, everybody, you know, that they're living a better.
Some of these people don't even like their kids. Sorry.
That's all my kids. That's how they feel.
Sorry, man. Yo, we're gonna deal with the grim reality, right? Because sometimes you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because of the hip hop industry did it. A lot of revolutionaries died early.
Okay.
So it's not glamorous to be an activist.
You don't gotta be an activist.
Yeah, they do.
You don't have to be.
Yeah, you do if you have a sense of responsibility to the higher cause. If that's what we want to say, this is what these platforms are for. In essence, that's what it was. But technically, it's to rock the house, rock the show, right? That's what rapping is about.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could do your job rapping, but now it hasn't even become that. It's become who is more authentic in being on some fuck shit.
I don't want to say it's but I don't agree with that 100% because I think that I'm just saying as far as it's not only about rocking the house. And the reason why I say that is because when the message came out, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5,
they rocked the house.
No, but if you listen to them, you guys, I mean, I don't know if you guys watch the Hip Hop Revolution on Netflix. Watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, watch. It's a good shit. It breaks down a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. But they were saying that they didn't want to do a song about what's going on in the community and about drugs and about violence in the communities and going to war and everything. They didn't want to do that, but they felt like they had to. They had to. They said that, you know what I'm saying? They felt like they had to.
Right.
But it happened to be a good record. It got a lot of exposure, but that wasn't the plan of them doing it. So that's why I'm saying that it's not only about rocking the house. Sometimes you have to give a message. You have to give a message to some people out who don't know, because some people they're getting all of their, and I'm gonna say this right, all of their knowledge from music. You know,
Yes,
Stevie
yes.
Wonder, Marvin Gaye, and all that. That's who said that they inspired them to do that song.
See,
Right.
that's what rocking the house was about. When we talk about what rapper was, if you look at African culture, they had what they had. The griot. The griot was a storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
He rocked the house by telling the stories of what the village went through,
Mm-hmm.
about what he went through and his his family went through on a level where you can relate. And the house was rocked because they all could relate.
Right.
But not many of us can relate to having eight girls in your hotel room with Xanax and lean. You know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
living a rock star life.
Yeah.
Now it becomes a story. Okay, so that's cool. Now you're telling your story, but it's not relatable to the people until they start putting their vision where they want to be like that. It's put away.
Yeah, 'cause people
Rocking
wanna
the
live
house
that-
becomes different.
Yeah, because people want to live that fantasy life.
Exactly.
They
And with
buy into the
fantasy
fantasy.
life comes fantasy what?
Problems.
Results and problems.
Yeah.
People wanna live fantasy, but they like the fantasy, but they need reality all the same.
Facts.
What we like and what we need are two different things.
Yeah.
So you
Needs and
know,
wants.
But some people use the music to escape.
they
There you
do.
go.
I don't have a problem with that. But that's what I'm saying. Hip hop has always been about a balance. They're gonna have certain people who's just about that, and then they're gonna have some people who do this, and every now and then you get some people who do both. So I don't have a problem with you doing this only, and I just wanted it to be a balance in hip hop, because if it's all just about the people who get put on the screen, the people who they promote, if it's all about this, drugs, this, girls, this, money, this, then it's just a bad representation of what hip hop is about, because
Nice.
we live in New York. This is the mecca of hip hop. You know, no disrespect.
Sure.
Matter of fact, everyone's in
Yeah,
disrespect.
no,
man.
no.
Yeah, it came from
It's
Yeah,
what
it
is.
came from here.
Yeah.
People from
Facts.
other countries,
Yeah.
they look at hip hop based off of what they see on
Yeah.
videos, TV, and if this is all they're showing, then they're gonna come here thinking, oh, that's what hip hop is all about. It's
Yep.
about, you know, and
Yep.
and that's just a bad representation of hip hop. That's just my
And to tell you the truth, it's not all hip hop. Because true hip hopers enthusiasts know that it's a culture in all with so many different aspects and nuances. We're talking about rap,
Right.
which has been a commodity for every major corporation since I'm gonna say late '80s. I'm gonna say late '80s because Nike and introduction of all these other things, materialism in hip hop and things of that nature. So yeah, it's a bigger part. So if people are willing to fund other people's shenanigans, the shenanigans will continue.
You're right. No, you're right.
Got a point. Yeah,
You're
got a
right.
point.
I mean, but that was just my beef with ASAP. It was like I said. Oh, by the way, he's canceled him out there.
Oh,
The funny, the ill thing is that I like the dude. I think he's a dope MC. I think he's dope, but I get to a point where after a while, if you are a dope MC, then I see you're a fucked up or ignorant individual as a person. I can't fuck with you. I'm sorry, because that means at the end of the day, if I was to meet you and try to sit down and either build with you or even try to talk, I can't have a conversation with you. Because at the end of the day, what type of man are you? Because at some point, this rap shit, you can't do it forever. Well, you probably can to a certain age, but at some point, you're gonna be a regular person out here walking on the street. And if I can't have a conversation or something to talk to you with, and at the end of the day, then you're useless as a black.
But
You're useless.
why you think you can't have a conversation at the end of the day?
Because I hear how his mentality and his views on certain shit is. If you tell him, if you out here promoting you don't fuck with dark skinned girls, only fuck with light skinned and white. B, how you gonna say that as a black man and your mom's is black? How could you even promote? How could you even go on a? Hey, that might be how you feel personally when you're amongst your boys, but don't go on a mic and don't come on there and say that shit.
Yeah.
As much as how all these black women out here are struggling
Yeah.
to be wifed up, to be with another, be with a
That could be his
husband.
preference.
He's appeasing.
No, that's his preference. I
He's
agree with that.
appeasing the beast that feeds him.
I
That
agree.
too.
He knows you're
But that's
gonna
not-
listen.
That's
when I
true,
say
and he
some-
probably don't
some
even
dumb-
feel.
No, he
probably
does.
don't even feel that.
No, he definitely feels
but
like
I'm
that.
saying you got a lot of people that would just say shit just to get the rah rah rah, but they don't feel
But
like
that's
that.
but that's why when you said he's like a Dipset dude, I think he's different from Cam and them dudes.
Oh yeah, way different.
He's different.
I'm
Like,
just talking about with just putting on for Harlem and making sure that that you know.
Oh,
that
well,
he's
yeah,
from
from
Harlem.
that-
from that perspective, that's it.
Yeah.
And the whole family and we sticking together and we gonna
Oh,
eat
well,
and we
yeah.
gonna make moves. Just
Well,
from
yeah.
that perspective.
You're right.
From the hip hop music perspective of that.
The fact that, like I said, the fact that he was talking about how he can't, like this, like the ghetto in Ferguson, he was talking about he can't relate to shit like that. I'm like, nigga, you from Harlem? That shit is hood.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is the ghetto. How could you sit here and say you can't relate on a certain level with that shit? You didn't grow up rich, nigga. You did it.
Right,
So
yeah.
stop trying to front.
Right.
Yeah, you've been around these people so much. You've
Yeah,
gotten,
there
you
you
know,
go,
he's
there
on a
you go.
certain level now, and
Yeah.
he's, he kind of, and I just can't respect that type of shit. I just really can't. I really
You know,
can't.
and we're not picking on ASAP.
I'm not.
just
It's
him.
not only him. It's not only
not
him.
only him.
It's a
Mhm.
lot of dudes who's
Yeah.
been doing this shit since they got put on. It's not only him.
Even to that culture, that attitude to say, yo, well, I'm not a rapper. I just happen to rap. I'm a hustler. What are you here for? So it's clearly what you're
Yeah.
clearly understood what your agenda is about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's up to us to, cancel.
Exactly. And that's what's ill, I think, when it comes to us as a people. I think we need to start canceling a lot of people and a lot of their fucking shenanigans. And then a lot of people will get the message. We don't cancel a lot of people. We don't. We still fuck with people after they do certain shit. We don't cancel them. We don't call them out on their shit. And I think that's kind of a problem with us as a people. And we need, like, as far as only shopping in certain stores, spending our money in certain places. And like I said, the money powerful factor of black people is I don't think we realize how powerful it is. And I don't think that we don't do it enough. But I don't know why we don't.
Martin Luther clean.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a victim of it too, a little bit on a certain level. But I think that if we was to all make a conscious effort to be like, you know what, fuck that. We don't need to go to. We need to like go to only here, spend our money here, and here.
Absolutely.
Then I think it'll change. It'll change a lot, man.
I agree with that.
And
but the thing with us is that when you tell people what to do, they just be like, I'm still gonna do it anyway. So you be like, yeah, let's shop here, and they're gonna say, all right, I'm still gonna go there anyway. I'm still gonna buy these.
Right. That's why Gucci is still in people's pictures right now.
Right.
And I still be out.
But
Stealing
see,
people's
it's
pictures like that.
now it's more
Gucci.
dapper than Gucci than Gucci.
I don't
so
give
that's
a-
why people is
See,
Wait,
that's the thing.
say it again.
now it's more dapper than. Now
Is it?
Now it's more
No,
like
it's Gucci made by Dapper Dan.
yeah, but they making you know.
supervised.
They making you know
Right now?
Yeah.
They making you
Okay.
know that it's made by Dapper Dan.
It's
Like,
still the house.
I know, but they want to
About
make
rocks?
they want you to know that I just got it from him. I ain't go to the store. He customized
No.
and
Nah,
everything.
you
That's
still
what they,
got it
No,
from
no, I know.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but they just want to boom. It's
But
Dapper
it's
Dan.
still
Yeah, I know.
the
I feel you.
house
I feel you.
of Gucci.
I feel
They
you.
didn't get it from Dapper Dan.
I feel you.
So-
And that's
But
what
can
the
they
whole,
get it from Dapper Dan now?
No, that was the whole contention of what that was about. It wasn't about Gucci per se with Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan wanted a spokesman to say, listen, we can broker something
Yeah.
between us. But just like Chuck D said back in the days, I like Nike, but wait a minute. The neighborhood supports to put some money in.
Yes, right.
What did Gucci do for you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That, that could be done in the community. They put more African Americans as, partners.
Mm-hmm.
Dapper Dan works for Gucci.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They had to get him because he was so dope on his own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you that nice,
Yeah.
you become a threat.
That's
Yep.
what it is.
Yeah.
And threats, if we can employ them,
Yeah.
become assets.
Yeah.
True.
It's ill. I mean,
Facts.
like you said, Nike was a prime example. They
And
just
buy 'em out.
kind of. I don't want to say that they.
Yeah, say it.
They just started doing
With the Captain
Kaepernick
Nikes
thing, yeah.
with the afro in the back.
See, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Them
that,
shit
that,
sold out like in
those
30 seconds.
No, not only
They
that,
definitely
just the
No?
whole movement. But they followed
Nike dashikis. What's-
No, but what I'm saying, they followed. They fucked with him. They followed him and they stood with him from when he did that
Sure
shit.
about that, Queen.
I don't know. 100%.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did
they
it for
did
the bag.
because
They
when he
did it for the bag.
yeah,
They did it for the bag.
also too, but he was taking care of.
They did it for the bag. I don't know if they did it for the bag because
No, they did it for the bag.
Kaepernick shit wasn't.
It
It's
was
not like
good-
his shit was selling off the.
But it was good promo though.
Man,
It's good
somebody
promo.
like
Those
fish in the
those
newspaper,
commercials
bro.
was
They did
good.
it for the
Those
bag.
commercials was good.
So you don't believe that
and all that.
you don't believe that they
actually gave a fuck about it?
Yeah,
I
I think they did. I think they did.
It's called funding both sides of the war.
That's
No
true.
man, they stopped fucking with the NFL. They stopped fucking with the NFL.
I can make one hand look like I'm doing one thing, while the other one is.
Because trust me, if Nike didn't jump on it,
Preston
somebody
did
else
the
would
chicks.
have.
No, they had, but people
Right.
had.
Somebody else would have
No,
got
but
that
people
bag.
had opportunities to do it. Nobody was fucking with Cap. Nobody stepped in like, you know what,
That's true.
I'm gonna follow you.
We
Nike
was.
came. No,
That's-
we
that's
were.
the- That's the
That's
thing.
true.
But
So they
company
know.
wise,
And this is when you step up and you see people that's actually putting their foot to the fire and have black companies making shoes right now
yeah,
that you could go to say, I'm supporting this black company right here.
yeah.
They make a solid shoe.
It's a dead line.
I don't care if it's Percy Miller's. You don't like them, but the message is not in you liking them.
What's the message?
We set the trends of the culture.
We do.
We do that. If we say it's hot, everybody else gonna say it's hot.
What
That's
if
a
it's
fact.
what if it's cheap?
Even if it's cheap, we
still
did that
buy
with
it.
champion sweaters from back in the days. What $200 sweaters now?
That's true.
That's true too.
But they weren't.
We do
I
that.
can't even get
I don't even
champion
buy
hoodies.
that shit. I don't even rock.
Iceberg
champion
came
black.
back. Iceberg of all things came back.
Iceberg has not came back.
They came back. They
Where?
had a little flow. They tried to. They wanted to get that money because they know that people like us that couldn't touch it before.
Bump that. Fila came back and did a
That's true.
collaboration
Well,
with
yeah.
Fendi.
That's true.
Right.
That looks stupid.
I don't know about. I didn't even see that collab.
They
that
know
shit looks horrible.
every step we take fashion forward. I don't
Yeah.
care if you wear your hat to the left side
Yeah.
tomorrow. The week after they're gonna sell left-sided hats
Yeah.
on purpose.
Shout out to T.I. on that one.
Yup.
This is the ebb and flow of American society and our culture, and it's prevalent on MLK Day because the first thing he says, "I think I'm bringing everybody to a burning house." What was the burning house? Integration. Why integration was a burning house? Because one side has all the resources to make dreams come true, and the others did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing they'll tell you is, "Well, why you can't be like us?" Because I ain't got no damn money, and you
True.
took everything. What do
True.
you expect? That's the psychosis that we have to break. Start loving ourselves more. And look, my
Facts.
man got the Western Elders joint on right now. Shouts to Western Elders doing it big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's
Quality work. You know what I'm saying? Where's the black napkin makers?
Can't find them.
You know what I'm saying? You know how much money is made selling napkins? Especially in the 3 months of the year?
Yeah.
Summer? Chestnut
Damn,
checkers.
think
Man. Where's the ketchup makers?
that. True.
Get that Heinz money. Where, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want some Bass ketchup, B.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. I understand that, but I think a lot of us has been. I know me personally, and it's true. Certain shit that's already here, I just feel probably mentally more comfortable just supporting that, even though it's been here, than to go join to put some new brand out or just something like that. So
Nah, I like supporting new shit and like black.
oh no, I
black
definitely
owned.
do. I love it. I love
Because
it.
like this hoodie I got on was from Bar Boutique. That's like
Nice.
that's the spot. That's the spot in the hood on Ralph. Shout outs to Bar Boutique and all
Mhm.
that. But they a black owned
That's
business.
a nice shirt.
They
It is,
good
too.
looking. They
Quite
customize and all that shit. But it's good because it's like they put their own spin on it and it still look dope. Like you don't gotta spend $1,000 to look like $1,000. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta get all these name brands to be something that you think you should be or whatever, but you can't really afford that in your pocket. Like my parents always told me, if you can't buy it
Yes.
twice, then you can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
I could buy this sweater twice.
Fake it till you make
I
it.
can't, not even fake it till you make it, just being real with yourself. I can't cop a Gucci sweater and cop it again because that's damn near my fucking life savings.
Here's the crux with it.
Depending on.
I dig that. I love that line.
Yeah.
But here's the crux with it. Why buy it twice or at all when you can make it yourself?
That's the other thing too,
That's
because
the next
it's no
level.
different. Because yo, I'm glad you said that, because it's no different from me just getting it printed and just putting it on a shirt. You just buying the name.
Right.
If Gucci had an alligator on it and you liked it because it said Gucci, I could just get an alligator and put Young Boy on it, but you won't buy it because it's not Gucci, but it's the same shit, the same material. Like when we was in our mentoring program, the places we was getting our hats from, Vinny's, the Bar Boutique, other those boutique stores is going there getting it done for like $7 and selling it for 50.
Yeah, Vinny's is still
Like you, like it's not hard to do it, but people just paying for the name because they just want the name to gas them up.
I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of us became slaves to that.
That shit is sad.
I'm a victim of it every now and then. You know, I get caught up in the name brand thing. But as I got older, I realized.
Yeah, I was a victim too because I wanted it, but when I started paying for my own shit, I was like, nah, I'm not spending $800 on a scarf or on a hat when I could get a $5 $5 hat on the block.
But there's a flip to that, because some people look at it as like this: I work, I earn every penny that I got. If I want to spend.
No, that's different. I know that I don't got it. If you got it, go ahead.
Okay.
But if you're gonna do it because you want it. Don't do it because that's the newest thing and you feel like you gonna get all the likes and all the comments.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
And that's gonna make you that dude, because some dudes that got it look stupid with it on.
Yeah.
They
Well, I
got
say
Gucci,
do that too.
Louis, and Fendi. Like that's dumb.
I like capitalism. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, do it if you think you can do that and you like that mustard colored shirt with them purple pants. Go at it. Have at it. I'm good with that. But then don't talk slick. You know what I'm saying? While people really doing it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and if you doing one thing and you're asking for help on the other side, stop asking for help.
Right.
When you clearly know the plan to do what you need to do.
Right.
You wasted all the money already.
But, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, oh, okay, we gotta get together.
Yeah.
Reparations. Easy, pal.
Big facts.
All right. Well, we're gonna go back into some music for a couple of more minutes, and we're gonna come back and talk a little bit more. I just want to play some Public Enemy joint.
Clean, gotta get hot.
out of here. No, it's all good. It's all good. That's what it's all about, you know. Sparking up conversation and like I said, open up minds about certain shit, about seeing shit on a different perspective. You know, that's what it's really all about.
Western Elders is the business right now.
Shout out to my man Jamal with the Western Elders clothing line and everything. Support him. I support him not only because
Quality
my
work.
Exactly. And when you combine black owned with quality work, then shit, there ain't no denying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, just because something is black owned, should we automatically support?
No.
That's a question.
No.
See, some people feel differently.
I think we should take a chance on it.
What if it's not good work? What if it's not?
But we took the chance, so you can't say that we didn't take a chance.
Right.
That's it. We're gonna try it out.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say that's like, for example, if a juice bar came into the hood, check the juice bar out. If you like it, you like it. If not, it's not. But you supported it though. You gave it time and all that. You kind of promoted it. You put it on your IG, whether you like it or not. That was a little promotion right there, but it was in your neighborhood. So just try it out though. That's it.
This is where doing good business comes into play, because you have to have study groups.
Exactly.
And people that
Focus groups and all that. Yeah, no. I think it's very
customers.
important. It's very important to know your demographic, especially when you put in certain stores in certain parts of Brooklyn or New York City. It's important. You know, you just can't be throwing your shop anywhere,
Right.
you know, and thinking that you're gonna, you know, it depends. You know, you're right.
The real, and this is my last point. The real challenge is when you do get successful and you do get paid and have a great following, and it's time to see the check. Oh yeah, because they're gonna bring a check. Carol's daughter. They're gonna bring a check. Fat Farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Carol's daughter's
you gotta
black-
sit
totally black
hard.
owned.
Huh?
Carol's daughter's black owned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
black
was
owned,
black
yep.
owned. Was black owned. They're gonna bring a check, Fenty, where that number's gonna look pretty impressive.
It is to get bought. Yeah, you're right.
It's integrity or dollars.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a thin line. You're right. I mean, especially if your parents is still living in the hood or whatever, and you're like, yo, I want to do better for them, you know.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough call. It's a tough call even now when people come in and try to buy you out.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's a tough call. I mean, it is. But do you say to yourself, "No, I'm not leaving. I'm born and raised in Bed-Stuy. I'm gonna give up my brownstone," and the dude's offering you what $3 million?